Go on, mute ya, go on. Ease yourself, just keep it calm, mute ya, star. Only per pressure, I'm a corner. What time it hard to carry on? You no need no girl for turn to, no man for talk to. Feelings hurt on the journey so far.
Welcome, Success family, my enlightened keepers of Øwayne Media, alongside our new arrivals to the channel. Will DPP Paula Llewellyn return to her position? Also, I will discuss the implication this hearing might have for Vybz Kartel. So yesterday was the beginning of a very important 5-day Court of Appeal hearing in DPP Paula Llewellyn case, where the Court of Appeal will address issues that came from the Constitutional Court decision back in April that led to King's Counsel Paula Llewellyn stepping aside as Director of Public Prosecution. Just like what we saw happen in Vybz Kartel Court of Appeal retrial or release case, a panel of 3 judges led by Justice Jennifer Straw, including Justice Vivian Harris and Kisok Leng, is overseeing the case. Andrew Holness' government is appealing the Constitutional Court decision after the Supreme Court made a ruling that validated a constitutional amendment raising the retirement age for DPP Paula Llewellyn and the Auditor General to 65, but struck down a clause allowing Paula Llewellyn to elect to remain in office. Alan Wood, King's Counsel representing the Attorney General, argued yesterday that this amendment gave Paula Llewellyn an automatic right to stay until 65 without further action. Alan Wood said that her indication of not opting for early retirement was merely procedural. Now, the Constitutional Court had ruled that while the retirement age amendment was valid, the clause allowing DPP Paula Llewellyn to choose to stay was unconstitutional. Alan Wood clarified that this clause was meant to preserve the right for early retirement, not to extend the tenure unlawfully. Alan Wood also explained that the clause aimed to avoid conflicts with the Pensions Act, ensuring early retirement rights remain intact. Court of Appeal judges questioned the necessity of transitional provision, with Alan Wood arguing it was to prevent any perceived conflict between the Constitution and the Pensions Act of 2017. The hearing will continue and I will be giving you guys updates on the matter as it unfolds. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any upload. Smash the like button if you appreciate the content. Now let me just touch on this for some people. This appeal hearing can create some serious problems for Vybz Kartel if it were to come out on the other side and any unfortunate or unwanted decision comes out July 31st, which is Vybz Kartel Judgment Day. Now Paula Llewellyn coming back, if she were to actually come back, could affect future prosecutions. There is a reason why acting DPP Claudette Thompson feels so miserable at the 5-day hearing, and the prosecution contradicts themselves left, right and center. They are not as experienced with high-profile cases. Now, if DPP Paula Llewellyn is reinstated as DPP, Paula Llewellyn's extensive experience and influence could strengthen the office of the DPP and prosecutorial capabilities tremendously. So DPP Paula Llewellyn's potential return, in my opinion, comes at a critical time. Now, the prosecution from Vybz Kartel retrial or release hearing are licking their wounds right now from all the hit they took from John Clark and also Isaac Buchanan. Their performance was terrible. Isaac Buchanan and John Clark exposed their weaknesses in the prosecution case. Even dancehall artist Nigel Boy could see that without a law degree. Big woman thing. Anyways, I love how Vybz Kartel legal team effectively embarrassed the acting DPP and her prosecutors, because all DPP Claudette Thompson did with her presentation to Judge Marva as to why a retrial should be ordered, baseless and more baseless arguments. The absence of DPP Paula Llewellyn leadership and her expertise was evident, and that impacted the strength and the direction of the prosecution. If you ask me, I do not want DPP Paula Llewellyn to come back for many reasons, more than one. One being Vybz Kartel's situation, and the next being for all the other ghetto youths in the system. One thing we cannot take from DPP Paula Llewellyn, and that is her deep knowledge of the system and Vybz Kartel case, and also her strategic approach could present a formidable challenge to cartel defense, which would jeopardize Vybz Kartel's chances of freedom if things were to unfortunately end up on the wrong side of things. Another thing I want to share with you is that Chief Justice Brian Sky's proposal to broadcast live proceedings is a good idea, even though it will come with some pushback from people, from other judges or whatsoever. Now, nevertheless, for the courts under Brian jurisdiction, I hope Brian mandate these broadcasts by default. Jamaicans generally have a wary perception of the judiciary system, viewing it as an intimidating institution. Now, this view reinforced by complex procedures still prevalent in the legal system. Brian Skies said that the judicial independence should not exempt the judiciary from public scrutiny. Broadcasting court proceedings would demystify the legal process and enhance transparency. Now, for me, implementing broadcast is particularly relevant in 2024 as seen in the public interest during Vybz Kartel Privy Council hearing or appeal, you would say. We need this level of transparency to ensure fairness and justice, and this way going forward is the right way where people can have that trust in the justice system again. So apparently 3 men, including a 23-year-old Jamaican national Junior Francis Campbell and Barbadian Najee Zion de Christopher Marshall 20 and Zaquan Ryan O'Neill Walcott 24 have been charged with the murder of 32-year-old Chad Rohit. Rohit was found with gunshot wounds on June 5th, having been shot at a shop where a gold chain was stolen from him. The suspects appeared before Magistrate Manila Renee at District A Magistrate Court and have been remanded in custody until their next court appearance on July 22nd. Now the police thank the media and the public for their cooperation in the investigation. For me, a situation like this only goes to show you the severe consequences of criminal activities that these people, and not just people, our Jamaican people, do when they go overseas. You get the opportunity to leave the country, you should just focus on making the most of these opportunities and avoid tragic outcomes like imprisonment or deportation, because many people in Jamaica don't have that opportunity. Now you get the opportunity to go overseas, work and make money, start a business or something, and improve your life and contribute to your family in a positive way, because you can't help them when they are prison. Now Shannon Sharp claimed that the USA is coming for Jamaica in the Olympics. Check out the video. It's hard to believe Americans can be this delusional. They need to remember who we Jamaicans are. Unless some miracle happen for them, then correct me if I'm wrong, but just give it a watch and let me know what you think about this video.
To be 40 years of age, but when you look at Sha'Carri and what she's been able to do, man, Dennis Mitchell got him running down there. He has these men and women running extremely well. Don't peek too soon. Dennis, pull them back.
All right. Pull them back.
I'm hyped. We got something for y'all, Jamaica.
Shay. Oh, you're damn right. Wait a minute now.
We got something for Jamaica.
I understand that. Listen, I believe in us. But let's not tug on the cake now. This is Jamaica.
We got something for Jamaica.
Just be careful.
Just be careful. Remember what we did to them in the world? We got something for you. We got something for the Jamaican women. We think, they're living.
I don't see. You ain't running. You ain't the one running. All I'm saying is stop tugging at them. Stop tugging at them like that. Stop that.
That's what we doing to them. That's what we doing to them
right now. Stop that right now. Just be cool.
Got me losing all my jewelry. We got something. Get that thing in the hands of Noah. Just get it in his hands.
Okay.
And we got something for you.
Okay.
Alright, so that was the video for today. As I said, I will be giving you more updates as the DPP situation continue to unfold.